Hello everybody, I am Tom and you are watching me play Solasta, Coparann and the Magister. So in the last episode we made it to this town, Coparann, I believe it's called. And apparently, we have to go talk to the leader of this town. But I also want to explore it more generally. It seems like a mining town. There is a bunch of mining supplies everywhere. Oh, hello. Cyanide, that's who we're supposed to talk to.
Clear skies. Joris Nikkonen says you have an interesting story to tell.
Clear skies to you, my lord. Well, it all began when we came upon this caravan.
Go on.
Fade to black as we tell the story. Yeah, there we go.
Military matters I usually leave in the more than competent hands of the Baron. But Nikkonen sent you to me. You see, he is a rarity in the Stonefist Mercenary Company. The one old hand who was born here. We've known each other almost all our lives. He is the reason Stonefist came to our aid during the Orc invasion. And he sent you to me? That's odd. Why did you come to Coparann?
I misspelt Coparann in my last video title, but that's fine. Interesting, so he's part of a mercenary company? I assume they were guards. Which I guess they are, but it seems like they're guards, they're freelance guards, I suppose. They're a mercenary company that's being paid to guard this town.
The Stonefist Mercenary Company?
Our military force, since they helped us repel the Orc invasion.
Interesting.
Who's Stonefist?
Gromnir Stonefist, founder of the Stonefist Mercenary Company.
An Orc invasion?
Happened about 15 years ago. Several tribes got together, whipped to a frenzy by a shaman. They hit us hard and opened a breach, got a foothold in the outer works, and were about to hit the town. Then Gromnir hit them from behind, and they were between hammer and anvil. That doesn't answer my question.
Our current mission is to escort Lady Kitaela. Coparann was the seat of her family before the cataclysm.
And Lady Cathaela is on a nostalgia trip?
Far from it. One of her ancestors left family heirlooms hidden in the fortress. Among those heirlooms, we hope to find clues about the next stage of our quest.
Old elven nobility. I am sure I have never seen you before, Lady Cathaela. So tell me something about Coparann that a newcomer or even a casual visitor can't know.
In a side valley, there is an imperial mausoleum of Lanarak, home of the honored dead.
What's Lanarak?
A very particular kind of marble, very precious. The traditional stone for the honored dead.
A place of remembrance?
Yes, for the honored dead who fell in battle for the Empire.
There is indeed an ancient imperial mausoleum in a side valley, sealed off since the fall of Manacalon. Not many know of it. Thank you, my lady. I am convinced. As for the rest of you, you said you were sent by the Legacy Council? We see a lot of Council agents on their way to the Badlands, and they bring a lot of rumors. So tell me, is there any truth to the rumor that the Sorax are back?
Yes, and they're as nasty as legends made them.
Can they truly possess others?
Not possess, exactly. What they do is worse, if you believe the tales that the Paladins of Einar recovered from their archives.
Do me a favor. Walk around our city, talk to the people. Then report your impressions to Sergeant Nikkonen. Not a word about what you told me, though.
Clear skies to you, Cyanide.
Interesting. So the Cyanide seems to be...
This town is really dirty.
It is. Mining town. Cleric of Arun. Wonder if he's got anything for me. Hello. It's very glowy armor, woman.
Sun on your face, travelers. My name is Atina Bladeburn, priestess of Aaron. What can I do for you?
We need your powers.
Selling the basic shit I would expect to be sold by a cleric, to be honest. Holy symbol. A bunch of holy symbols. And then some healing potions. That's fine. I can probably sell some of this stuff to her. Expeditious Retreat, don't need. Misty Step. Yeah, I'll keep Misty Step. Protection from energy, don't care. Shield of Faith. Nah. Stinking Cloud I'll keep. I didn't even know I had Stinking Cloud, that's useful. And Thunderwave... I'll keep for now, because I don't know whether or not she knows. But, out of interest... we'll give them all to her, because she's the one who can actually use them. But... you can try and scribe Stinking Cloud. And as someone in my comments pointed out, which is probably a good idea and I should have known really, is that I have Guidance, which I should be casting on Sayola every time she tries to learn something in her book. Scribe. It was a success. Fantastic. So I now know Stinking Cloud. Out of interest, do I know Thunderwave? I do not. Already know Grease. So I can learn Thunderwave. I think we do the same thing again. We cast Guidance and then... So Guidance, by the way, what it does... I say Guidance as if everyone knows what Guidance does. You increase the allies' ability checks for a limited time. So essentially, whenever you do an ability check, you add a d4 to it. And since we're doing an Arcana check to see whether we can properly scribe this into our book, it just gets the bonus, which is nice. And it's a cantrip, so I can do it for free. So there's literally no reason not to do it. And I failed. Even with the +7, I still only rolled a 3. I don't actually know what you need to hit to succeed in this. I guess above a 10. I don't actually know what the Arcana check you need is. I guess it's probably... Maybe it is literally just above 10. That could be a thing. It's fine. I'm not that worried about Thunderwave anyway, to be honest. Coparann guard. Hello, citizen.
Ha! The Senard's hopping mad.
Why's that?
The whole week he's been waiting, and still no meeting with the Baron.
Well, that's weird. Usually they meet every day at least. Like an old couple, the two of them.
Interesting. Interesting. Well, I've nearly done a full rotation. Let's keep going, I suppose. This way, I guess, is the full rotation, right?
Well, mate, what can we do for you on this fine morning?
The Synod sent us to talk to you. Anything unusual in the last days?
Well, the Baron came back with a bunch of prisoners. Highwaymen, apparently. I'm wondering why they didn't hang them on the spot.
Hanging, eh? Would that be the normal practice?
Yes. You don't need that
There's a
many
gallows in the
prisoners
middle.
to make them talk, if you ask me.
We should go.
Pleasure doing business with you. Stay in the light.
I've noticed they do have a gallows in the middle. But taking in prisoners rather than killing the potential highwaymen. Interesting.
It's rather silly, really, this young man. He asked me for a specific design so he could propose.
So, he probably gambled the money away.
Not him. Straight arrow. On the fast track to sergeant or higher. I asked around.
So, where is this paragon of yours?
Consigned to guard duty. A whole week. And that just on his return from patrol.
Expecting an attack, maybe? Upping the patrol routes? There's a tavern here. I can probably sleep in the tavern as well. Which might not be a half bad idea.
Access to the canyon is blocked for the moment.
Okay. Cool. Where's the door to this place? Back here, I guess. Up here? Probably. Let's check outside the, Yeah, that's nice. Like a little beer garden type thing. Wouldn't be a bad place to stay. Let's go into the inn.
Sergeant, when can I see my Eric? He is due some liberty.
Lass, I already told you. He's assigned to guard duty.
A whole week of it? And that after 2 weeks on patrol? No, he just doesn't want to see me anymore.
Now, lass, don't you fret. It's not that at all. The old man has his whole patrol on guard duty in the basement ever since they came back. Something's up. And whatever it is, it can't be good.
Interesting. So he's got everybody on guard duty.
Mistress Mildred, the brewer wants to know when to bring the next delivery of ale. He doesn't want it to go stale. He has his reputation to consider.
If only the Stonefist had let his thirsty patrol out on leave as usual. But now, we've only got the regulars and the ale's not moving too fast. Take him 2 empty barrels and get 2 new. It's the best we can do right now.
Interesting. So the mercenaries are kind of pulled in as well. Let's get a room, why not?
Welcome to the inn.
We'd like to stay for the night.
Sure, get settled.
Should take us to the morning. I don't think I need to change any of my spells. Yeah, I think I like what I got. How about you? I'm stinking loud. I think we're all good here too. Cool. So it is now very early in the morning. But we can go find Sergeant Nickernon, who I assume is still at the front gate. He is indeed standing at the gallows. Hello! Joris.
Well met again. So, you've had a chance to walk around the city and hear what people are saying? So, what do you think?
The story with the highwaymen is also weird. Why keep them prisoner, huh? Normally, the penalty is clear and swift. On the frontier, you don't feed idle people, particularly not scum like the highwaymen. At best, you put them to work. At worst, they become fertilizer.
Something is wrong. Soldiers back from a patrol denied leave, posted to guard duty instead of visiting the tavern?
There are two things I didn't mention in our last conversation. Things about Roald and the Baron.
What about Roald?
When you told me of Roald's death and returned his personal effects,
Interesting.
I was speechless. Not out of grief, but because not a week before, Roald had come back from patrol.
You mean one of them is not who he seems?
Oh. Sorax.
What about the Baron?
I've known him for 20 years. I was a founding member of the company. Now, for the first time in 10 years, I am Officer of the Day posted here, and that's not all. For the last 10 years, he's always called me Joris. Now, all of a sudden, it's back to Nikkonen. Something's wrong. I can feel it.
Suggestions, Sarge?
The Senor
Sorax.
mentioned your mission. He and I go back a long way. So, go to see the Baron and tell him your heirloom story. I know what his normal reaction would be. So come back and we can compare notes. And if I were you, I wouldn't mention Roald, the caravan, or anything else. Clear skies to you.
Interesting. So the Signard plus everyone could be Sorax. Kind of makes sense to me, I guess. The Baron, rather, not the, Signard. Where is the Baron? I guess this way? Must be, it's the only way I haven't gone yet. I somehow missed a big chunk of area. It's fine. Impressive, apart from anything else. That I could miss so much. Scavengers. I can't access the board, oddly.
Are you the local boss of the scavengers?
Yeah, you could say that. Not bossing much, I'm afraid. We used to have adventurers raiding around here, but now, just one.
One?
Yeah, she's around somewhere. You might run into her.
We found an old Timorian monastery, south of here.
Yeah? Tell me where. We'll take care of it.
Yeah, Lem is done. The others are... like 8 days? Will get me everything. There's a bunch of completed ones. Yeah, so 8 days for everything. I will take the moss. The rest I don't care about. Sell all of it. We good. Let's go see this Baron, I guess. Must be over here, right? Or not. That's the mine. Where is the Baron? Oh, over here, obviously. The door is now open. Cool.
The Baron's waiting for you.
I'm gonna explore this place a bit before I try and go in. It's locked. Nothing particularly of interest there. I could go up there, but it doesn't make any difference. One person's going that way. It's fine. What is that? I'm gonna assume that's a mistake and not actually something I can loot. This little square thing here. I'm gonna assume that that's like a mistaken entity or whatever. Nothing up here. Guess let's just go into the open door, shall we?
Greetings, adventurers. Sergeant Nickenen says you want to see me on some urgent matter?
Yes, it concerns our traveling companion, Lady Cathaela.
Then let her speak for herself.
My lord, before the cataclysm, this valley was in the care of my family. Alas, only a few of us managed to survive, and none at all in the valley.
A sad tale, my lady, but not uncommon. Those were dire times.
My father passed away recently. Upon his deathbed, he mentioned some family heirlooms left in a hidden room somewhere in the fortress. With your leave, my lord, I would like to search for this hidden room and retrieve my family's belongings.
Out of the question. This is my castle, and all in it belongs to me. Now begone, and be glad that, as a guest, you are protected by our customs. Otherwise, your impudence would land you in the dungeon.
Interesting. She picked up on our lie pretty quickly.
But he's a dwarf, after all.
Her racism was useful. Joris is right here. So that's easy enough.
Ah, you're back. How did the audience go?
Clear skies. Well, he didn't imprison us, just threw us out.
Just threw you out? That's not like him at all.
Oh, he's not always so generous to strangers?
No. Just pragmatic and smart.
Pragmatic?
It would be cheaper to let you find the heirlooms under close escort. He'd demand a fee, but it's easier than having to search for himself.
Smart.
Of course, smart. If we assume Lady Cathaela's story is true, then arresting her or coercing her could have drawn the ire of an elven clan. A pretty stupid move for stuff which might only have sentimental value, so not like Gromnir at all.
Fine. What do you suggest?
Let me make some preparations. You go back to him tomorrow, as envoys of the Legacy Council.
Interesting. So I think...
He is a nice dwarf.
Comparatively, yes. So I think it's pretty clear that they're Sorax, right? Where am I going? I need to go to the inn. Which is... here. Huh. So it's pretty clear that they're Sorax. I think that's obvious to everybody. Well, I guess not. I guess we're assuming they're Sorax because the one guy came back, he was killed with something with claws. And then he seemingly is back here, which means Shape Changer implies Sorax. I guess it could be something else, and I'm just saying Sorax because the story so far. We'll see. Anyway, that's going to be next time. If you like this video, please leave a like. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And as always, thanks for watching. And I shall see you next time, where I guess we're going to investigate these, Saw wrecks. Or what I assume are Saw wrecks. But until then, thanks for watching, I'll see you next time, guys.